everyone, Freddrock here. I got to play the game Pronty, Fishy Adventure. And being a fan of metroidvania games and Soulsborne games, any games that are very tough, this game was a delight. It's brought to you by developer and publisher 18 Light Game Ltd, and it is a yet-to-be-released title that's coming out later in 2021. It's a 2D action-adventure game set in the future in an underwater city, and that underwater city is absolutely beautiful. The story goes, in the near future, human beings have successfully found a way to live under the sea. Hundreds of cities under the sea transform the seabed into a modern Atlantis, but now the cities are in danger. So you get to play as the protagonist Pronty and a little sidekick partner named Bront to protect the city of the deep, and you unravel the mysteries behind the city. As I said before, this game has amazingly beautiful environments. Just taking a look at all of this footage, you can see that they put in a lot of effort into all of the art. And it's not just the backgrounds, it's not just the environments that are beautiful. The enemies are beautiful looking, the bosses are absolutely gorgeous and a ton of fun to play against. The combat system works in a very unique way. As I said before, you have this sidekick with you, and that sidekick is how you do combat. So by pushing a button or just holding a button, you can throw out this javelin-like character that is your sidekick, and it does all the attacking for you. Your job is to stay alive, so your movement is just as important. So as you're watching your sidekick partner do all the combat, you have to stay alive, and that's very important. The good part of that is that the controls are very easy to learn. There's a dash, there's an attack, there's a revive, because sometimes your sidekick can get overheated, as they say, so you have to revive it. There's a charge attack, which does more damage. And you can even attach passive abilities to yourself through what's called memory boards. So you install memory boards at certain points in the game, and these memory boards you collect throughout the world, and you can have faster movement, you can view enemy health. It's up to you. You only have a certain amount of slots, but you fill those slots with what you want to build. So it's like creating a class or creating something that you want and how you want to play the game. You also collect currency called recycled, and this currency allows you, you can spend it. You spend it you go to an exchange center, so it's just a little spot in the world, and you exchange it for things such as seeing outposts on the map or marking areas on the map. And this really reminded me of things that the game Hollow Knight did, where you had to buy things in order to make the game easier for you in terms of your map. That was a really cool thing. There's a lot of other elements to it that you can purchase, but I'm not going to spoil it right now. Another big plus in this game was the music. The music was beautifully scored. If there is anywhere that you can go on to find this music afterwards when the game is released, or even now, I would recommend it highly. I think they did a great job, and I definitely think they outsourced the music, so it's worth checking out. Of course, every game comes with its tiny little negatives. You can always preach and you can always be like, oh, this is so good, this is so great. But every game has something, right? First off, I did notice that there were some localization spelling issues. That's a given. From experience, it's not always easy getting the spelling right the first time. People have to check it over, and that's something that is definitely going to have to be looked at here. And I also found that some of the animations were a little clunky or overdone. What I mean by that is some of them were a distraction to the game, such as the windmill-type look of the main character Pronty when it was swimming. It's like an idle animation, but as it was swimming, it just seemed to be a little off. I'm not sure if that's a big deal, and I didn't find that it was terrible, but I did see it here and there. Overall, this 2D action-adventure game, Pronty, Fishy Adventure, is absolutely a must to play. If you were into Metroidvanias like Hollow Knight or Ori or any of those games, this is the game that you want to play. I can't exactly say that it's better, but I can say it's along the same lines. If you're looking for some epic boss fights, if you're looking for some beautiful environments with amazing music, I recommend this game. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate the support. If you like the content, consider subscribing to the channel so you can catch any future content that gets released. Also, you can catch me live on twitch.tv/Freddrock as I stream a variety of games over there. All other ways to support me are down in the description below, so feel free to click on any of those links. Thanks again.